Right, welcome back. The dev server is still up, so I'm just going to do a quick video on stuff that I missed. Beyond visual range. Now, for planes with sparrows, I don't know how many planes it affects, but I know it affects the Phantoms. There's a button for beyond visual range which somehow extends the range of the radar. So we're going to click that, we're going to find a button. When the patch comes out, I'm going to do a brand new setup, flight stick button configuration. I'll do a new video because I need to change it. I need to change a lot. So beyond visual range, we'll turn that on, and then we've got change radar IRST mode. Now this used to be just change radar mode, and it never used to do much, but now we've got IRST, which is the MiG-23 has it. I thought that the Su-27 was the first plane to implement this, but what do I know? So this is an infrared search and track or something. So what it is, instead of using your radar to track planes, it uses an infrared sensor. So I don't think the range is quite as good, but you can search for planes using infrared, and obviously the radar warning doesn't pick it up, so you can sneak up behind them and lock them on. So we've got this, that's always been there, and I think that's it. So what we'll do, we'll go in the Phantom first, and then we'll go in the MiG-23, and I'll try and show you these things because they're new to me, so we're learning together. Oh, does anybody know what secondary weapon ripple quality means? Anybody? Because I have no idea. What this should have some sort of description when you highlight it. You highlight over there and it should have a description, but I have no idea what that means. Right, let's get out of here and we'll try the Phantom. Now I think it's only the British ones at the moment, but who knows. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Oh, by the way, the FGR2 gets AIM-9Gs now. It did have Ds, but now it's got Gs. Alright. I think I've got enough Golden Eagles to get on that. Alright, so I'm just going to get some altitude. So if we look at... This box is easy to look at, isn't it? So if I press the radar mode, I can switch between normal search and pulse Doppler. I think it's pulse Doppler, and that obviously it's, I think that's looking below you, so you can change with the radar mode and it tells you on the screen what it's doing. PD. The beyond visual range button changes it to that, but the beyond visual range button only has a limit of 6 miles. I can't change the radar scale, so that's a bit weird. I'll turn that back. Maybe if I can turn that up, and then no, it still goes to 6 miles. So beyond visual range is searching for stuff at 6 miles. But then again, 6 miles is quite far away, isn't it? Yeah. Now can I do Doppler and... Yeah, I can look for things below me beyond visual range as well. So I can, yeah. So that's a bit weird. So beyond visual range, it immediately goes to 6 miles, and it's in like a search mode. So we'll try it anyway. Now, I know the plane's behind me, so we'll have a look. We can see the 2 dots. Now I am above him, so is it worth putting the pulse Doppler and the beyond visual range? Now it should automatically lock up. Oh, 20. Yeah, it's locked it up at 22 miles. Okay. Now I think that's probably coming towards me. So although the screen doesn't really say I'm in range, I don't know. I don't know if it's telling me if it's in range or not, but we'll try it. 17 miles, we'll just try it. See. It should track it. The plane's coming towards me. I am above it. We'll see. We'll just give it a few minutes, a few seconds. I don't know how well it glides. But I said it did track it at... it did track it at 20 odd miles, didn't it? Now, I have no idea if the radar is... No, it didn't reach, did it? Well, we'll try that again. We'll try it 10 miles. So it did blow up after so long. So we'll turn that back for the time being, and we'll get a bit more altitude, because it may not have had enough time to glide, maybe. But what this means is you can start cruising around 50,000 feet and just shoot everything below you, I guess. We'll try this again. Because obviously the rocket fueling only lasts for a bit, it doesn't last forever. We'll try this again. See if it locks on this one. Is it going to lock? Is it going to lock? It did lock. We'll try it 10 miles. Okay, we'll try and 10 miles. Try that. But I'm not getting the optimum. There's usually 3 lines that you get the optimum flight path. So I was quite above him then. We'll see if it works. Yes, it did work. No, that's pretty cool. 10 miles. That's pretty good. Right, so we will try the one below us here. We'll try. What we'll do, we will lower the scale, pulse Doppler. We won't use beyond visual range. But we'll just try and track it like this. We should be able to pick him up. There we go, straight away. Oh, it did pick him up for a second. Oh, it didn't, did it? Oh, let's try that again. It picked it up for a split second. Let's try that again. 10 miles is 16 kilometers, by the way. .62 kilometers is a mile, I think. Right, let's try this again. I am looking down on him. It picked it up and fire. Although that is flying away from me, so it might not reach. Okay, fair enough. So that is pretty cool. That beyond visual range is going to be awesome, because all you have to do is just wow. Well, this has completely changed the way the Phantom works. Now, as far as I know, it's just the British ones. I don't know if it's any others. But that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Whee! Yeah, so I didn't try the G's. The G's, by the way, are 18 G's. 18 G's. The D's are 18. Okay. So there must be something in the electronics that are slightly better, because the stats look pretty similar. But then again, this is the dev server, everything could change. But yeah, aim 9Gs. Right, let's try the Miggy Wiggy. Where are we? Customization. Yeah, so apparently this thing is the radar search. So there are a few nuances with this though. When you get above a certain altitude, it stops working, but we'll show you that. These are the radar versions, because I want to show this, so I've got the radar versions. So let's go. Alright, so it is quite a nice looking machine. It does remind me of the MiG-25 sometimes. Now I've left the wing sweep on automatic because I think it was automatic. It only had 3 settings. It had the fully open, fully closed, and then somewhere in between. So we've got a lovely cockpit. So I've been over this on the dev when I streamed it yesterday, but it's got a lovely cockpit and it's got a lovely. Now that does remind me of the Su-27 in DCS, but I'll just turn my engine off. Right, let's just go. Now with this, with the radar, the same button I used on the Phantom. I don't think it's got beyond visual. No, it doesn't have the beyond visual range button, but it does have the radar mode. And if you look at the box that's flashed, well, the radar box, it says SRC19. When I press the radar mode, it goes to MTI-19, and that is the radar search device. So let's take off. And I thought that was a broken mirror, but it isn't. It's actually a mirror, because I thought I was looking straight through it, but it is a mirror. That is definitely a mirror. I said it. Look, yeah, you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah, it's a cool plane. Right, so the planes are here. I won't bother showing the radar stuff because it's the radar missiles, because I can't show you the radar without. I can't show you the infrared without using infrared missiles. So here we go. So we've got him on radar here. We've kind of lock him on, but if we switch to the infrared, we can lock him straight away. And their radar warning won't go off because it's not radar. Okay, so let's turn around. Now I think this flight model might have changed, I'm not sure. Right, so there we go, we're locked on. I mean, you don't have to do this to lock onto your radar missiles, but you may as well. Oh, they sound nice. Splash. Right, so that was the radar mode, but if you notice, I'm going to climb to 6,000 feet. If you look at the radar box where it says MTI-19, at a certain altitude it doesn't let you select it anymore. Now, I'm sure people in chat will tell us why, but I have no idea why the mode's changed. So I'm approaching 6,000 feet. And that mode is going to disappear. There, see? It's changed. I think maybe it was 7,000 feet. So now it says LD, which is probably look down, I imagine. So now at a certain altitude you've got normal radar and look down. And you can't use the infrared search at altitude, apparently. I don't know why. Okay, right, so I've got the radar missiles now, and I've got the look down on. So let's just try this. It's obviously coming towards us. There we go. And splash. So I don't know if the look down is as good. I don't know. Let's try it. To be honest, I don't know what it means. We'll try it for the lower one, and we'll see if it can pick this up. Over G, over G. Okay, well I'm right behind it. I don't know if I can narrow the search anymore. I can't really narrow it. I'm definitely looking at it, but it's not quite picking it up, is it? So yeah, I'm not sure what it means. It's kind of picking it up. There we go. You see, a few seconds after launch it acquires its target, and there we go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, really. It's a cool looking plane. Very cool. And it only gets 12 flares. But there must be super duper flares, I guess. I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, so that was that then. So, yeah. It's going to be very interesting how these work now, because it changes things. Now that beyond visual range, I don't know if I think it might just focus the radar narrower, so it keeps hold of the target for longer, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know if you knew this, but the F3H gets sparrows now. 9.3 4 sparrows. Now these are 7Cs. I won't bother showing them, but it says here launch range, theoretical launch range of 15 miles, which is half of the launch range of an AIM-7E. So whatever E is, these are half, but they're still sparrows. So that's pretty cool. I haven't noticed anything else. I haven't really bothered with the Mavericks because I haven't figured them out. As I said before, I'm gonna have to redo all these controls again, and I'll do a video on that when the patch comes out. But anyway, yeah, just wanted to show you that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.